We've now tested this on 3 separate accounts and seen really good success across all of them. In fact, one of them is an 8-figure business who was struggling to get the US launch profitable. We took them from spending pretty much nothing to $1,000 a day within about a 7-day period using this one specific strategy. Now, I will make a full slide deck professional version of this video over the next few months as we do more testing here and we roll this out in a larger capacity. But for those that want a bit of a dirty video where I'm just going to give you free value and you can take this and generate really good results off the back of it, here is that video. So what am I talking about? What have we been testing? What we have been testing is landing pages, but not just landing pages because that would be a boring video and wouldn't have any delta in it. What we have been testing is landing pages where at the very top of the landing page, you have the video creative that is actually running on Meta. And so there is direct one-to-one continuity on the landing page and the creative that the user is being served. And so what does this end up actually looking like? And why is this working so well? Well, when you look at the landing page right here, and we'll say that this is above the fold, what you're going to get is a full 4x5 view of the video that they just clicked on playing in real time in the background with no noise. And then overlapped on top of it, they're going to get a sticky add to cart button with the price of the product. Now from there, they can scroll down and they will get a listicle styled landing page where it's very much so education based as opposed to pushing them directly to a product. As most people know, and people in the landing page space are very critical of this, and I think it's very fair, is that a regular PDP, a regular product page, is not really good. You're dropping people on a very call to action, direction-based page that isn't really providing any education, and it really isn't objection handling that well. And so you're doing most of the lifting within the funnel of e-commerce on the actual creative than you are on the landing page. So you want the landing pages to hold a little bit more weight, to do a little bit more education, but it's very risky for majority of people because most people don't want to drive to a blog because the ROAS on that particular campaign is going to be terrible. And so you're making very much so a larger strategical play there. And measurement at that level starts to diminish. And so clarity over whether a play like that is even working starts to become very obfuscated. And so the average agency or the average in-house team just can't run strategies like that without being able to have clarity over the incremental impact of a strategy like that. This somewhat solves for it. And so number one, you're getting direct continuity from ad to landing page, which is 101 conversion rate optimization for anyone that knows CRO. And so that's a massive tick. You click the ad and then you're seeing the exact thing that you were seeing before. Number two, it allows for really rapid iteration on concept testing and offer testing. And so with this particular brand and the businesses that we're focusing on at the moment with testing this, they're businesses in where there's 100 different angles. And so like a good example of this is supplements. If you sell a supplement, there's a million different angles that you can come at it because there's a million different studies that have said that this supplement works 1% directionally for these different health benefits. And so you can come at it with this angle, this different audience, this different audience. But the issue is they all land on the same landing page, which then has 5,000 benefits listed. And then they realize that it wasn't actually specific to their pain point and they bounce. But if you can have that continuity on the landing page, then you're going to retain those users better. They're going to go through an education process. So we're using that more blog style top of funnel strategy here, but then it still remains very direct consumer call to action based because we have a sticky add to cart button that once is clicked redirects you to the Shopify checkout where they then go through the regular checkout process. Now, I thought this would be good. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was something that was worth testing. Makes sense in theory. You're probably watching this going, yeah, that probably makes a lot of sense. But I didn't think it would work this well, which is why I'm kind of rushing an initial video out just to let people know. And if anyone starts testing this, please let me know. And I'm keen to see a larger data set here. I think that this opportunity will probably just be arbitraged out of the market. How long will it take? Probably a year. Where I think it will be arbitraged out is that once you can have some kind of AI landing page builder, which is kind of what we're using in this instance, but once it's fully automatable, you just drop your ad link, landing page automatically generates, and then you're going to have custom landing pages for every single unique ad idea that's running in the account. And then once people are first to market there's obviously going to be massive opportunity. We're seeing that at the moment within running these particular landing page funnels. But then once everyone's doing it, which everyone will catch on and just run it, I think additional GDP just isn't unlocked out of nowhere. Consumer spending doesn't just net increase. And so that conversion rate arbitrage and that click-through rate arbitrage is going to dissipate, and then it's all just going to equal out anyway. So if you do want to take advantage of this kind of strategy, it's working unbelievably well. Obviously, we took a brand from really not being able to get US off the ground at all recently to now spending $1,000 a day profitably. We're going to obviously try to get this to $10,000 a day profitably, and I'll make a follow-up video that's going to have a comprehensive case study on this, which will also have all of the learnings, what we found worked, what didn't work, so that you can make this work for your own business.